Hey church, I want to give you a bit of a pastoral update on what lies ahead for us. You will know that this week the government announced some easing of restrictions that have been in place during this lockdown period. That the category has moved from 4 to 3 and things have begun to ease. And for some of you, you will be delighted. You're able to meet with more people now. You're able to see family. You're able to spend time with friends. You're able to connect in one another's houses. That shops are reopening and life is beginning to normalize again. I'm also aware that for some of you, you'll be slightly fearful because of underlying health conditions or family members, fearful of a second spike. And church, we've got to recognize that with each other. We've got to look after ourselves and we've got to look after one another. We've got to be mindful of one another and love and be kind to one another. I want to give you a bit of an update about what is going to happen for us. You're going to receive an email which is going to outline in two different parts on 2 different days. One on Friday and one on Sunday, giving you the practical roadmap and how we are making decisions. And then one on Sunday about some possibilities on the way forward. But the main thing I want to comment on is that we are going to try and resist the rush. The rush just to go back and do things as normal because we're not there yet. There may be some churches who will, as soon as they can, regather and start to just gather as things were before. We're not in the position where we can do that. And we're mindful of a number of things. We're following our roadmap, which Elam have laid out for us. 1, based on government decisions and advice. 2, based on NLT decisions and advice. And they're based on the risk assessments that we have submitted and all of the background work that we have done. And 3, there are local decisions that we are making. And so we're working really hard in the background to get things as ready as we can. We've bought the PPE, we've done the risk assessments, we've made plans, we have thought about how it's going to work, we've thought about our offices and cleaning the space that's needed. And in the email, we'll talk about 4 of our key decision-making thoughts. They go along the lines of safety, quality, capacity, and reputation. The reality is, because it's limited to 30 people at the moment, and we're not really sure how that is going to look, initially, that will be limited to the people who are needed to produce the live stream and their families. And they will be separated and socially distanced in the building. And so that is how we're going to initially begin. And then we will work from there on a process as regulations change, things become more open, and we know exactly what we're doing and how we're going to do it, that we will be able to ease those restrictions. But the reality is, for the time being, we're going to be remaining online, remaining worshipping Jesus as a scattered community until it is safe and the right moment for us to be able to gather corporately. For some of you, you will think, well, that's too slow and we should just rush ahead. For some of you will think even that's a bit fast. We are trying to make the best decision for the whole body as we seek to pastor the church through this pandemic. Here's the reality, church. We will meet again. There will come a day where we can open safely and ready and we won't need the regulations. That day will come. It's just not yet. And so I want to encourage you in this season, keep connecting with one another. Use the opportunity where it's safe to do so to connect and visit one another. Keep connecting in on Sunday mornings. Keep connecting on Zoom. Keep connecting with your Connect group. Keep sticking together in this season. It will come to pass. It will move on. But church, I want to encourage you in this season to keep going. On Sunday, I'm going to have another little snapshot in our service, just giving you a little bit of an explanation of what's next for us and some of the first things that we are going to be able to do, and a bit of a roadmap laid out in email for you. Until then, continue to pray for us. We are praying for you, and keep safe, keep following Jesus, keep connecting with one another. Bless you.